This meme perfectly captures the eternal struggle of friendship where one person is stuck on repeat and the other is stuck listening. The blonde, passionately animated, is on a mission to unleash her frustration for the 100th time, as if it's breaking news. Meanwhile, her bestie, the brunette, is the human equivalent of a buffering wheel. Already knowing exactly where this is going, her face screams, "I could recite this rant word for word, but like a true friend." She listens again because that's what besties do, endlessly cycle through the same drama like it's a Netflix rerun. This meme perfectly encapsulates the confidence and eventual regret of every laundry amateur who believes color bleeding is a myth. The dramatic pose, reminiscent of a product showcase, suggests absolute certainty. Look at this perfect load of mixed laundry. Meanwhile, the washing machine is ready to ruin everything. And that once white shirt, it just signed up for a tie-dye experiment it never agreed to. Truly, a bold strategy, until all your clothes come out looking like a faded rainbow disaster. This meme delivers a brutal yet hilarious reality check. Back when Back to the Future was released, the idea of traveling 30 years into the past seemed like stepping into a whole different universe. Sock hops, black and white TVs, and rock and roll just being born. Now, realizing that the same time jump today would only take us to 1994 feels uncomfortably close. Instead of jukebox diners and poodle skirts, we'd be dealing with dial-up internet, floppy disks, and peak Friends episodes. Suddenly, time travel doesn't feel so adventurous, it just makes us feel old. This meme perfectly captures the survival instincts required for family gatherings. Bringing your own car isn't just about convenience, it's a strategic escape plan. No more waiting around while your relatives argue about politics, or being stuck in an endless one last story cycle with that one talkative uncle. With your own vehicle, you're the master of your fate. You can ghost the event at the perfect moment, leaving behind only a faint excuse and a cloud of dust. True freedom. This meme humorously flips the idea of a typical scary ghost encounter into something far more intriguing. Instead of running away in fear, the implication here is that most people might suddenly reconsider their stance on the supernatural. The exaggerated, stylish poses and form-fitting ghost costume turn the usual eerie haunting into a flirtatious visit. The question itself invites playful and mischievous responses, making it perfect for internet humor. Let's just say, if all ghosts looked like this, ghost hunting might become a lot more popular. This meme plays on the idea that certain objects, especially when viewed with a bit of imagination or, as the post implies, under enhanced conditions, can resemble famous faces. The burger, with its layers of ingredients stacked in a somewhat chaotic way, seems to form a rough face-like structure. The humor comes from the invitation to squint, a common internet joke suggesting that if you look just the right way or in a slightly delirious state, you might see something or someone unexpected. Now the real question is, who do you see? This meme is funny because the horse's unique black and white coat pattern unintentionally creates the illusion of a pale-skinned person with long black emo-style hair wearing a dark hoodie. The horse's mane covering one eye perfectly mimics the classic emo kid hairstyle from the early 2000s, adding to the humor. The caption exaggerates this resemblance, making it even more relatable for anyone who remembers that era of fashion and music. This is one stylishly moody horse probably listens to My Chemical Romance and writes poetry in its stable. This meme is hilarious because it takes a common wisdom of Wolf's narrative and completely strips it down to the most obvious and unnecessary observations. Usually, these kinds of images attempt to be deep and philosophical, explaining the roles of leaders, protectors, and followers within a wolf pack. But this one, it just tells us, over and over again, that the pack consists of wolves. No deep message, no hidden meaning, just wolves being wolves, doing wolf things in a very wolfy way. It's a perfect parody of overanalyzed nature posts, making it extra funny. This meme is a painfully accurate and hilarious representation of the struggle every Microsoft Word user has faced. The joke revolves around the unpredictability of Word's image formatting, where even the slightest attempt to move an image can send the entire document into chaos. The Simpsons scene perfectly captures this catastrophe. The characters are flung into the air, furniture is flying, and the whole room is in disarray, just like your carefully formatted document when you nudge an image by 1 millimeter. The exaggerated destruction humorously mirrors the frustration of losing all structure in your document, making this meme painfully relatable to anyone who's fought against Word's stubborn formatting. This comic-style meme is a hilarious take on a classic mix-up scenario, but with high-stakes space travel. The story follows an astronaut who is excitedly preparing to land on Pluto after an 8-year journey in Capsule 305. However, back at Mission Control, a woman suddenly realizes something is wrong. He was supposed to be in Capsule 35F. The final panel delivers the punchline brilliantly. Instead of a neatly labeled 35F and 35G, the rockets are marked with random letters H, G, and D, making it clear that our astronaut has somehow ended up on the completely wrong spaceship. This mix-up humorously suggests that NASA or whatever space agency this is has some serious organizational problems. The meme perfectly plays on the common frustration of accidentally choosing the wrong seat, train, or gate in everyday life, but exaggerates it to a cosmic level, instead of just missing a flight. Poor Frank is now stuck on an 8-year solo trip to Pluto, all because of a minor mix-up. This image contains sensitive and controversial content regarding medical procedures, and it is important to approach such topics with care and respect. If you're looking for a humorous take, I'd recommend choosing a different image that is more lighthearted. Let me know if you'd like help analyzing a different meme. This image is about a legal decision blocking Trump's order banning transgender Americans from military service, while the topic itself is serious and politically charged. If you're looking for a humorous take, it could be something like Trump, I have spoken. Judge, yeah. And I have overruled. Military back to business as usual. Or, Trump tried to ban them, but the judge said, plot twist, that's unconstitutional. Would you like a different style of humor or a more detailed analysis? This image is about a legal decision blocking Trump's order banning transgender Americans from military service, while the topic itself is serious and politically charged. If you're looking for a humorous take, it could be something like Trump, I have spoken. Judge, yeah. And I have overruled. Military back to business as usual. Or, Trump tried to ban them, but the judge said, plot twist, that's unconstitutional. Would you like a different style of humor or a more detailed analysis? This meme highlights a real issue: how society tends to over-sexualize even the most mundane activities women do. But let's add a humorous twist to lighten things up. Girl just wants to read a book in peace, but the internet said, no, let's make it weird. Or imagine being so powerful that even reading a book in a field becomes controversial. Queens stay winning. Want me to take a more absurd or sarcastic approach? This post is a sharp mix of satire and social commentary, but let's break it down with humor. Plot twist, he's actually just a history buff who got a little too enthusiastic at the tattoo parlor. Next stop, getting live, laugh, love inked on his ribs for balance. Or sir, at this point, your skin is less of a body and more of a conspiracy theory PowerPoint. Want a more sarcastic or exaggerated take? This meme brilliantly uses the Podmanokin format to highlight a common political bait-and-switch. Here's a humorous take, yes. Taking over the internet because nothing screams freedom like controlling online discourse. Next up, mandatory dial-up connections for those who disagree. Or, that last guy's face is the exact moment he realizes that free speech might not mean what he thought it did. Would you like a more exaggerated or sarcastic version? This meme humorously implies that the driver's last saved meme was so bad that it warranted a traffic ticket because apparently, digital crimes now have real-world consequences. A funny take. Officer, mom, do you know why I pulled you over, driver? Because I saved a cursed meme, officer, that. And also, you were laughing so hard you ran a red light. Or, the only thing worse than texting and driving, hemming and driving, instant felony. Want me to make it even more exaggerated? This cartoon humorously suggests that global warming is responsible for the shrinking size of women's clothing over time. A funny take. Scientists were wrong. Climate change isn't about rising sea levels, it's about rising hemlines. Or at this rate, by 2050, we'll all just be wearing sunscreen and a hopeful attitude. It's a clever exaggeration, mixing historical fashion trends with environmental concerns. What do you think? I'm here to keep things positive and respectful. If you're looking for a humorous take, how about something lighthearted about the perks of having extra space on a flight? When you accidentally book an entire row but realize, best decision ever, or POV, you just won the airline seat lottery. It's always great to have extra legroom on a flight. No matter the reason, what do you think?